What is going on, everyone? It is Tyler McKinney back here again, and today we're going to continue on grading those XFL uniforms. So I hope you have your red pens ready. I hope you're ready to dive in today. If it's your first time here, hey, I'm glad to have you. If you're a return viewer, thanks for coming back and thanks for watching more videos. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. And remember, leave me those comments down in the comment section. I love to go through them. I love to go back and forth with you guys. You guys are pretty awesome with that, so I thank you for commenting if you have in the past. If you haven't yet, consider doing that. I'd love to have a discussion with you. And speaking of that, hey, you guys keep giving me comments, and I keep taking them from you. And today, Lax, Max, and The Machine, you guys said, hey, you wanted the Renegades. So we're going to go ahead and do the Renegades. But Art Bo, remember, I saw yours about the Vipers. The Vipers will be the next video, so hold on tight and be paying attention because the Vipers will be coming up after this one. But next up, right now, we're going to be doing the Dallas Renegades. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and recap real quick, and then we'll get into it. So we've got three categories that we're going to be discussing and we're going to be grading. We've got the helmet, we have the home uniform, and then we have the away uniform. We're going to be giving each one of those a score, and then after we're all done, we're going to add them all up. We're going to divide them by 3, and that's going to give us our overall score for the whole uniform for the Renegades. Starting this off, the Dallas Renegades, we've got just a really nice, sleek, modern-looking uniform overall. Starting off with the helmet. The helmet has the sky blue, and that is the base color of the helmet, and I really like it. At first, I wasn't a huge fan of this sky blue. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought that it was just kind of okay to me. It really didn't set anything off to me. I really liked how they accented with the red when I went through the branding, and I'll have the branding video down in the description if you want to go ahead and you want to watch that and kind of see what my initial thoughts were about the Renegades. But the Dallas Renegades, the helmet, I really like the helmet. The way that the sky blue really comes off, it really pops. And it just is a really nice color and with everything. And then with the logo on there, the logo looks sharp on the helmet. It looks like it's supposed to be there. The black and the red, the accent colors here, the secondary colors really do a really nice job to really just kind of accentuate that sky blue and just kind of give it a little bit of an edge so it doesn't really have that kind of like real baby kind of a look to it, that baby blue look to it. It really has more of that sky blue look, and I really, really like that. Now, if you look at it head on, and look at this helmet head on, I really like the way that the stripe is. It's a black stripe with just a red pinstripe down the middle, just to give it a little zing, a little pizzazz down the middle of it. And I think that that's sharp. It's really nice. It keeps everything tight and clean, but yet it adds just a little bit of detail to it that you really like. And the red on the helmet I like. It's just enough to just add a little bit of flair here and there in the helmet, and not really a whole lot else. There really isn't a whole lot else that's going on with the red. You got the red in the eyes and the red in the pinstripe, and that's really all I think that you need, because the black really does contrast and really give an edge to that blue. Like I said, it takes it from kind of like a baby bluish kind of a color, kind of, a non-imposing color, to really just kind of making it stand out and in your face and giving it really kind of more of that. Like I said, it turns it into that really sky blue and, something to look out for with it. So I really like the helmet. I think that the helmet's really nice. It's sleek. I like the way that the black in the face mask and in the logo and the stripe really bring out that blue. And so overall, I'm giving it a 90. I think they did a good job with the helmet. All right, let's go ahead and let's look at the home uniforms. The home uniforms, I really like these. I like the black throughout all of it. It just sets it off to me, and it just gives it that fierceness. And it just is very, very modern, but not this kind of weird modern kind of stuff going on. It just has that kind of modern edge to it. So we've got kind of a two-tone look going on here. We've got the sky blue that's going across the shoulders and kind of down the sides. And so it's giving us a very, very, nice complement to the helmet, but then coming down and then off of the shoulders into the jersey, we're getting the black. And then we've got the white outline of the letters and then the sky gray on the letters. And I think that just looks sharp. If you notice, everything in this uniform is they're very hard cut edges, whether it be the triangle that goes down the sides or whether it be just the way that the red stripe is on the sleeves. I think that it looks really, really nice. And I like the numbers up on the shoulders. The black numbers really set it off. But all of the kind of the edges are very sharp, and I like that. It kind of gives it, like I said, that edginess, especially kind of harkens to the name of the Renegades, that edgy kind of a feel, that outlaw sort of feel type of a thing. So I really do like that. And again, going back to the black really sets it off, and taking the black down through the pants and through the socks really gives an opportunity to really set that blue off and set that blue apart. And here again, as we're looking at this, the red, they don't do a whole lot with the red. The red's just there to accentuate things. So you got kind of the triangles kind of that are going down the sides of the pants, and that's blue. And then you kind of have just this strip of red. And again, these are like modern accents, so they're very kind of geometrical as opposed to just kind of a squared up stripe. And I really, really like how they've kind of done that. It, like I said, it gives it that sleek look. And I think when you see the guys running up and down the field, especially in these home uniforms, they're going to look a whole lot faster, leaner than what they would in another type of jersey. Coming to mind, the one we just did was the Roughnecks. I think that the guys, even though they might be running the same speeds, might actually look faster in these. They just kind of how sleek they are and stuff. They just look very, very slim, and they just look very fast jerseys. And I really, or uniforms, I really, really like them with that. The XFL logo that they have on them, I think looks pretty sharp. Now, when it comes to kind of the collar, I like the way that they went and they changed it up. They didn't put the logo on the actual team logo, kind of where they have in the V of the neck. They've kind of went with that Renegade logo, the name logo, which I think looks really sharp, and I think it's a really nice contrast to what was going on with the other teams. And I think that just leaving the logo on the helmets is a good thing in this situation. Now, the XFL logos, I really like the way that they did it. I like how they've incorporated the colors. They really kind of pop. They really stand out, but not so much that they take precedence over what's happening with the team branding on the jersey and on the pants. I think that they've done a really good job with that. Overall, I really, really like this. The black really sets everything off. It's really sharp and adds to the sharp edges and kind of gives it that whole Renegade edgy feel. So if I've got to go ahead, I'm going to give this one a score of a 94. I really like it. I like the way that they've set this off. I think that they've done a fantastic job with that. Now let's go ahead and let's look at the away jersey. The away jersey, I think it's pretty good. I'm not as in love with it as I am the home jersey. I think they did a really, really nice job with the home jersey. The away jersey, it's lacking for me. So they've kind of tried to take things and kind of accent with that the white as opposed to the black, and it just doesn't work. And here's the perfect example. When you look at the jersey from the home team, that it really brings out the blue and the vibrancy in the blue with the black, having that black there. So now let's go through and let's change it to the white. And when you change this to the away jersey of the white really, to me, makes this look more like a baby blue and really kind of takes that edge off of it and really doesn't kind of leave a whole lot there that kind of makes it feel mean and look mean. I'm okay with the black on the shoulders, but maybe if they would have tried and granted, I know that they're kind of taking the colors out of the away jerseys, but maybe if they would have made the away jersey like a baby blue and tried it that way and had the colors maybe be black, maybe that would add a little bit more of aggressive edge to it. I like the fact that they kept all of the edges in this. So, you still have all those hard edges, the stripes and all of that. But just the way that they changed up the colors really took away from just that kind of, it almost looks like that mean streak in them. That kind of, like I said, that edginess, that brashness, that kind of, that it kind of gave them, that sharpness. It really takes away from that. And like I said, it kind of really toned things down to where they don't seem as menacing to me. But they got clean lines. It looks clean. Things still flow for the most part. The helmet feels a little bit disjointed. I mean, it's not like it feels out of place. It flowed with the rest of the uniform, with the home jersey, whereas with the away jersey, it doesn't flow as well. And who knows, it might look good once we get it on the field. But that's just kind of my thought process with it. So as I'm looking at this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it an 89. It's not a bad one, but there's just some things that they could have done to really take it to the next level, and I think that they just kind of missed on. All right, so let's go ahead and let's recap kind of what we've got so far. So we've got a helmet. I've got a score of a 90 on the helmet. We've got a 94 with the home uniforms, and then with the away uniforms, we went with an 89. So overall, we're giving it a 91. I think they did a really good job. I really like the modern touches and the modern edge to it. It definitely gives this a kind of a modern outlaw feel, which goes right in place with that Renegade, the edginess, the sharpness. I think that they've really accomplished everything that they wanted to and wanted to give the whole Dallas feel, and really they've done a really nice job to extend the branding into the uniform. I don't know, though, guys. Those are just my thoughts. The question is, what do you think? What are your thoughts on the whole uniform for the Dallas Renegades? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think that I'm just nuts and crazy for even coming up with the ideas and even taking and talking as long as I am about colors and about the whole setup of the uniforms? I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section, and we'll have a discussion there. All right. Well, I know that you're busy and know that I'm busy, so let's get on out of here. You have a good night. Bye.